Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is actually one of the first videos on Uncut Gems with Slim, where I will be sharing with you guys uncut gems that I've learned in regards to content creating, just anything educational that I feel like can help you. So I'm kicking off this kind of content in between the seasons of the podcast to keep you guys informed and educated on different things that I feel like I wish someone would have told me earlier in my content creator journey. So without further ado, let's jump into my top 10 subscriptions. So as we talk about top 10 subscriptions, I'm not talking Netflix, I'm not talking Hulu, I'm not talking Apple TV Plus, even though I have all three of them when it comes to watching TV. We are talking about subscriptions that are helpful for content creators, for influencers, for people who have their own brand, and entrepreneurs in general. So I separated them out into categories, and the first category is storage. So if you create any kind of digital content, it's gonna require you to have some sort of storage software, storage device, all those things. And two of the top two subscriptions that I have that help me, number one is iCloud. I have I want to say I have probably like 5 terabytes of iCloud storage. I think it's whatever's $9.99, that's what I have. The reason why iCloud storage subscriptions are important, especially if you have an iPhone, like you can store so much more content on your device if you have a larger iCloud subscription. So I know, if you're one of those girls or guys who struggle with, oh, I can't take a video on my phone because I don't have enough storage, like it's actually a great investment to invest into a larger iCloud storage. This is in no particular order, but that is one of the top storage subscriptions that I personally am subscribed to. Number two is Dropbox. Dropbox is so vital for me because it's so easy to share videos with brands. It's easy to collaborate on projects with Dropbox paper. It is just so effective for me, and it's not super cost heavy. Like it doesn't cost a crazy amount, and I'll put the pricing on the screen of the subscription that I have and what works for me currently, but I just love Dropbox. Like I'm able to do like my brain dump sessions on Dropbox paper, but then I can link it to Dropbox files, or if I have a schedule for the week, like it is just so effective to have a Dropbox subscription so that you can not only store your files but organize your files. And now the next category is video editing. So the first subscription is for my video editors on iPhone, or who edit on their phone. So this is just a personal subscription that I have. I do know that there are great video editing apps on iPhone that I probably have not tapped into yet, but it is Video Leap, and not just Video Leap the free version, but the subscription, so like the pro version. And Video Leap, I still use it to this day if I want to like edit a TikTok or just chop up some footage that I recorded on my iPhone. Video Leap is perfect. You can add transitions, you can add text overlays, you can add effects, you can do so much in Video Leap. I feel like it's my mobile version of like a light version of Final Cut Pro. And that leads into my next, it's not really a subscription, you just buy it all out. If you edit videos and you're not like, if you use iMovie, y'all, please go ahead, save up your coins and invest in Final Cut Pro. iMovie gives you a great set of skills to transfer over into Final Cut Pro with ease, but Final Cut Pro is probably one of the top investments in my YouTube career. I feel like Final Cut Pro is easy to use, it's user friendly. You can add plugins and do all the fancy things that you can do. And the beauty of it is not actually a subscription, because you only pay for it, like you pay for it outright. You pay for it once, you don't have to pay for it again. You get all the updates, and that's one thing that I do love about Final Cut Pro versus Premiere. I do love Adobe Premiere. I don't use it as much as Final Cut Pro, but when it comes to like if you're watching your funds, Adobe Premiere, like unless you just buy like the 2022 version, I'm not even sure if they still sell them on like the DVDs, you know, when you used to have to install the software with a DVD. But unless you like buy just the 1 year version of like Premiere or whatever, you have to do a subscription. Then next, this leads into graphic editing. So if you're editing your thumbnails, if you're editing photos on your phone, if you're editing flyers, like any kind of graphic design, these are my top subscriptions. So coming off of where I was talking about how with Premiere Pro you have to have a subscription, the good thing is Adobe bundles subscriptions. So like you can have a bundled like subscription package where you get a whole bunch of different softwares for one price, and that's the subscription that I have, and it gives me access to Lightroom. So Lightroom is hands down, it's the first app I go into when it comes to me editing photos. I use Lightroom. I ain't gonna say I grew up, but I started using Lightroom mobile, so that's what I'm used to. But the true creatives use Lightroom Classic, and so both of them are very good programs, very good softwares, and you get it in your subscription. Also, alongside with an Adobe Lightroom subscription, you're able to have access to Lightroom Mobile. And I tell y'all, like, this is like whenever I have a photo and I need to edit it, it's going in Lightroom Mobile on my phone. And the beauty of it is you're able to, it has a cloud service as well, and I'm not sure how to increase it because I need to increase my cloud service on there. But if your cloud service isn't full or anything like that, it actually can sync all of your stuff across your devices. So it's given iCloud but in Adobe, and I like that because I can start editing something on my computer and say I need to get up and go, then the same photo that I was editing on my computer, I'll be able to edit it in Lightroom Mobile. And I really like that because I'm on the go all the time, and being able to have like such a great program in the palm of my hands is chef's kiss. So okay, we got Lightroom as one of my favorite subscriptions of graphic editing and photo editing. This also leads into Photoshop. So I know some people think Photoshop is like just a beast, but it's not hard. Like, you can use Photoshop, and it does take some time to learn like the shortcuts and all those different kind of things so you can be a little bit more efficient. But Photoshop is like hands down one of my favorite softwares when it comes to like the specifics. So if I'm editing a thumbnail, I can make a precise edit and a precise graphic in Photoshop, and I love that for me. Like, I edit all of my thumbnails in Photoshop. If I want to like adjust when it comes to photo editing, say if someone's asking for a photo for me for a magazine, then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do some skin retouching. Now in your traditional like apps on your phone or like other apps that aren't Photoshop, your skin retouching is probably just gonna be a big old blur or smoothing effect. But in Photoshop, it has the tools that allows you to really like just precisely, you know, retouch your skin and just do a whole bunch of different things. If I want to change the color of my shirt, like, you are able to do so much in Photoshop. So that's my spiel on my subscription with Adobe, where I have Lightroom and Photoshop. And then the third graphic editing subscription that I really truly love is Canva Pro. So my girl Lachey Price put me on a long time ago about Canva, and I used to use the free version, but the pro in having the pro subscription is that you have access to all the different photos. You might even have access to like stock photos that normally you wouldn't have access to if you just had the free version. So you have more access to photos, graphics, fonts, all those different kind of things. And Canva is so user friendly. If you start off in Canva, you'll kind of have like some of the basic skills you need to elevate into like editing on Photoshop or Lightroom or those kind of things. Canva also has a great tool of removing the background, and y'all, they added you can schedule and post content through Canva Pro. Like, I don't know who at the headquarters at Canva, but they are doing it. And another thing that I really love about Canva, it's like a one-stop shop with the pro subscription, because and this is not a sponsored video. I am coming to you with my raw true emotions about these programs. Canva does it all. Anytime I want to make like something, like the podcast just wrapped and I had 8 guests on my podcast, so I wanted to do like a nice little gift for all my guests, and I made like little postcards. I'll try and insert one on the screen, but like you can design something in Canva and print it through Canva. Y'all, when I tell y'all, like, Canva is like a top tier service, a top tier software, a top tier application, and it has the mobile version as well. So I can use Canva on my computer, on my laptop, on my iPad, on my phone, and it syncs everything as well. So if I start on a project on my computer, I can pick it up on my iPad and be in the same place, you know, that I left off at. Another thing that's great with Canva is that you can collaborate with people. Now, the more you like try and collaborate and make teams, there's more subscription tiers, I'm sure, but the pro version is perfect for me. So I'm gonna hop off my soapbox. Y'all know graphics is a area that I love, and now we're moving on to marketing. So when it comes to marketing, something that a lot of people don't think about, I feel like nowadays, is email services. And so I'm trying to get back into it. I'll make sure to leave the link in the description box if you guys want to subscribe to my email list. I have an email list so I can send out like exclusive information, whether it be a giveaway that's exclusively for email subscribers, or it might be like a first look into what's coming up or what new content's coming out, or it might just be something simple as I like sending out products of, you know, the week that I send it out. I try not to bombard people with email, so I might do 2 to 3 a month, and I'm just starting this initiative back up, so that's why you want to make sure you subscribe. But yeah, like email subscription list is what helps you really have a good good foundation in your supporters, because one day, like, you know how Vine like faded away. That can happen with any social media platform, but what like can't fade away is if you have a database of people's emails. Then you can always reach out to them because you have their email, even if like they don't follow you on a social media platform, or say a social media platform like withers away. Emails are a great way to stay in contact with your audience. Not only is it a great way to stay in contact with your audience, but it also has a higher conversion rate for sales usually, because if you subscribe to my email list, that means you really are interested in what I have to say, or the products that I recommend to you. And so 9 times out of 10, the person who takes the step to subscribe to your email list is more likely to be someone who's going to purchase something that you recommend versus just someone who just might follow you for aesthetics or feel good or soft vibes. You get what I'm saying? So with that whole spiel on marketing, my new, I won't say new, I've had it for over a year, but I haven't utilized it like I should, is Flowdesk. So it can be pricey. It can, and I'm gonna see if they have an affiliate link or not. I'm not sure if they do. I feel like I subscribed on an affiliate link and I got like a discount maybe. So if I can find an affiliate link, I will link it in the description box for you if you're interested in trying Flowdesk. But it's a great email blast service. I love it because it's just a vibe. Like, it shows you how it looks on the computer, how it looks on your phone. It gives you cute, like, witty templates and just kind of aesthetically pleasing vibes. So I really love Flowdesk. I can also insert like a screen recording of maybe like one of my emails that I've sent out, so you guys can kind of see the vibes. But I love that right there, okay? And it's just a vibe. And so last but not least, the category is elements. So I say elements when it comes to like audio. So if you guys ever look in my description box, I have like a FAQ section, and I list like where did you get that sound from, or song from, or instrumental from. And 9 times out of 10, the instrumentals that I use are through Epidemic Sound. So Epidemic Sound is a really good software, y'all. Like, it is so good. It has music, it has where you could just download the stems, or you can download the full mix. They have different songs that might have like someone singing over it, so you might need like a little vibe, a little R&B bop with someone singing over it, and you don't just want the music. They have all of those different things. They have like little sound bites. So if I need like a sound of head scratching, say that I'm trying to like overlay that in my audio of a wash and go video where I'm like scrubbing shampoo, like they even have sounds down to a T like that. So Epidemic Sound is like a great subscription to check out if you need instrumentals that are copyright free. And when you get the subscription, you put in like your channel that you're using the songs on, and you can put like Instagram, YouTube, and like podcasts, like you can put all those in it, and that's how you can use all of that music copyright free. And then the last thing I have for you guys is this thing called Envato. I never heard of it until like my friends at church told me about this software or website called Envato, and I was like, no, I've never heard of that. Like, what do they have? So not only did they I think this is correct, they bought out Audio Jungle. So all of the instrumentals that Audio Jungle used to have is available through your Envato subscription. But Envato also has like graphics, they have fonts, they have backgrounds, stock photos, stock video. They also have not like plugins, but video templates. So say like I put this subscribe to my channel like little plugin right here, like that's from Envato. And I did not know that there was like this one place that had everything a creator needs, and it's called Envato, and it's a subscription, and like it's like Envato Elements, where you find the things that I just mentioned. And like I said, the reason why I have that and Epidemic Sound is because I feel like Epidemic Sound has a way better like instrumental database. Like when I go to Epidemic Sound, I always find at least 5 instrumentals that I like love. And the great thing about it is you can make like playlists on there, so you can have like wash and go instrumentals, podcast instrumentals, and you can really organize it on Epidemic Sound. And it also allows you to search similar sounds based off of like ones you downloaded previously, or they'll give you suggestions based on the channel that you connected to it. So yeah, back to Envato. It has a lot of things that you can use as a content creator. So back down the list, I know I gave a lot of opinions, but for storage we have iCloud and Dropbox. For video editing we have Video Leap Pro, which is a pro subscription on your phone. Final Cut Pro, which is not like a subscription, but it's a great investment. Then for graphic and photo editing, we have Photoshop, Lightroom, Canva Pro. For marketing, we have Flowdesk. And for elements, we have Envato and Epidemic Sound for music. So I hope you guys enjoyed this educational, informative video. I'm so excited to be sharing with you guys like some gems, some tea on like what I use. So, cause we trying to make sure everybody getting elevated, okay? And I ain't gatekeeping. I'm not gatekeeping, so I'm letting y'all know those are my top 10 subscriptions right now. I love y'all. Make sure you subscribe for more, like this video, and comment below your favorite subscription. And until next time, peace.